Before we get started, I just want to give a huge shout out to both Healer and Sigmar, one of the first level 40s on server Manon, for providing some of the grind locations you're going to see in this video. Also, huge shout out to all the members of Regiment Heathens. Rock on. Let's keep getting all that free loot. So here I am at the first spot you're going to be going to. It's going to be to the northeast side of the Wastelands. You're going to be starting here at 27. You're going to be going all the way to 29. You're going to be farming these Black Ark Corsairs. They're anywhere from 28 to 29. A lot of them are one skulls, which is the bread and butter of the Wastelands. You're looking for these one skulls. They're easy kills. It's fast XP. Now, if you're a Shadow Warrior or a Warrior Priest, things are different. You can go for these 2 stars. You can leave these grind spots 1-2 levels early. You won't have any problems at all. Like I said, you're going to be grinding the front of this beachhead from 27 all the way to 29. Once you get there, I'll show you where you're going next. So here I am at your second grind spot. This is going to be from 29 all the way to 31. You're going to want to start out on this bottom side right here, and you're going to be clearing all 5 of these guys out. It's nice and easy XP. Once you get fast enough, or if you're running with a group, you can start cutting up on to this hill, and you'll be farming these Black Ark Corsairs, and you can just swap in between. If these guys aren't giving enough XP, or you aren't happy with it, or you're running with a group, or maybe your gear's even better, you can start working up onto this hill. Only problem with this hill is there's only a few 1-star mobs. A lot of them are 2. So like I said, this side is more focused for those Shadow Warriors, more for those Warrior Priests, and this side more focused on your Witch Hunters and Engineers, especially because those Engineers have some nice AoE if you're Powdersmith like me, the one true Engineer. But like I said, you're going to be farming this all the way from 29 to 31. You might leave a little early. Personally, I would leave this at 30 simply for our next grind spot. So here I am at your third grind spot. It's gonna be wolves. This is gonna be from 30 all the way to 33. It's going to be on the far east end of the marsh. This is gonna be just south of the burning town. If you just follow the road down, it'll lead you straight to the wolves. This is one of my favorite areas to grind out simply because it's a very popular group farm. And if you play an Engineer, group grinds are the best. So you're gonna be running around with your group, just killing 1-stars, killing 2-stars. If you're a Shadow Warrior or a Warrior Priest, you can probably do all of this solo. It'll be very easy. With Engineers and Witch Hunters, you're probably gonna wanna be geared out if you're running this solo. And you're probably gonna end up spending a lot of consumables. So start looking for that group, farm this up, 30 to 33, get it in and out quick. I'll see you guys at the next one. Here I am at your 4th grind location. It's gonna be snakes. You're looking from level 32 all the way to 35, grinding these guys out. It's gonna be in this ravine, more towards the middle, top end of the map. It's one of my favorite grind locations other than wolves, simply because it's another much sought after group grind area. They're all packed together. It's a mix between 1-2-star snakes. If you're a Shadow Warrior or a Warrior Priest, you're going to be able to farm this out solo, no problem. But to me, there's absolutely no point in doing that whatsoever. You get more XP in a group, you kill things faster, you're not using consumables, you're not even eating food and water. It's the best thing to do in this game is to group. Group as often as you can. But like I said, you're going to be here from 32 to 35. And just as a bonus, once a day you can grab 2 quests at this blue exclamation mark. One of them is going to be picking up eggs that are on the ground, and the other one is going to be collecting fangs from the snake. So you might as well grab this while you're out here farming and get yourself to 35 as fast as possible. I'll see you in the next area. Here I am at your 5th grind location, and to be honest, this is where things are going to start getting tricky. As soon as you hit 35, the Wastelands honestly becomes the Wastelands. It becomes very, very hard to level, and I honestly don't understand what happened here. because the only spot you're going to be able to farm is past this bridge, west of the bridge. You're going to start here. You can come here as soon as you enter the Wastelands. The only thing that determines whether or not you can grind in this area is whether or not you can hit the mobs. Simply because their HP's bugged and you can 3 to 4 shot them. It's super simple. And they give a lot of XP. Just at 34, they give me 210. So if I pop a potion, I'm getting like 400 XP every single kill. So you'll blow through this area. The only problem is, every single person in this zone that's level 35 and up, or can hit these targets, are in this zone. So there's nowhere else to go. You're going to be fighting everyone in this zone for like 5 mobs. That's it. So I highly suggest grouping up so you can take on the 2-star mobs. For some reason, a lot of people don't. I don't understand it. There's no reason not to group up in this game. Matter of fact, there's only benefits. But all you're trying to do is hit level 36. As soon as you hit 36, you can leave this area. And you're all set to go. And just demonstration, just to see these guys' health. It's like those are auto attacks. It drops instantly. So if you find this area all by yourself, the dead of night, I'd pop a potion and go crazy here because you're going to blow through the levels. But if not, try and find a group and just do the best you can just to get to 36. So this is going to be your 6th grinding area, and just like before, you can come here as soon as you can start hitting the mobs, because for some reason, their HP's bugged as well. So if you can hit the mob, you can kill them. And even better, the 2-stars are like this as well. So if you can get a hold of these 2-stars, like this area, if you can come here in the dead of night, there's no one around, and you can just farm this to yourself, you will get crazy XP. But like before, if you can hit these mobs, you can kill them. So that means you're fighting the entire zone to grind this small area. I think it's like 5 to 6 mobs, and that's it. One of my largest complaints, but you're going to be starting from that path, the rock right there that diverges. You're going to be running this loop, only fighting the dual-wielding Dark Corsairs, because for some reason they're the only mobs that are bugged like this. Everything else has normal HP. They're very strong. So you'll just be killing these guys, 1st star, 2 stars, and then turning around and running back, and doing this over and over again. You're basically aiming to get around level 37. That's your main goal. This is going to probably be the longest part of your grind, simply because you're going to be finding so many people at these areas as well. But as soon as you get to 37, you've got quite a few options ahead of you. So just stick with it, pop a few potions, and I'll see you in the next area. So here I am at your 7th grind location. You're going to want to come here at 37, and you can farm this out all the way to 40. Or you can leave after a few levels, even a few mobs, because unlike before, you're going to have many different options to grind at. So this spot is going to be all the way on the west side of the map, just past where you were on the 2 previous areas. And like the 2 previous areas, their health is also going to be bugged. As you can see, I'm a level 34, and this is a 38 2-star mob. There's no reason I should be able to kill this guy. So we'll go ahead and test it out. As you're here, you're going to be running up and down this road, killing these level 38 2-stars. Now, you might have a lot of competition here, simply because, like the 2 areas, these guys are also bugged. Because there's no reason a 34 should be killing these guys, 38 and 2 stars. Especially as an engineer. Like I said before, we're not the best solo guys. So, it's mostly my turns. But 500 XP, and that's at 34. But you'll farm these guys out all the way to 40, running up and down. It's a breeze. I'm going to show you one more spot you can go to at 37, just to get a little bit higher, so you can branch out into the rest of the map. Here I am at your 2nd, 7th grind location. If for some reason, everyone's out on that west end of the map and you can't get any mobs tagged whatsoever, you're getting no XP and you have no idea where else to go, I highly suggest going down to the Cursed Marsh. Here on this small little island, around it, it does a little C with the rivers flowing through it. All through that C shape sits these Marsh Snakes. And I just saw a group run through here farming, so they might not be everywhere, but they're 2 stars to 1 star snakes. They're sitting anywhere from level 36 to 37. So you can come down here at 37, farm these guys out just to get to 38. You may even be able to skip 37 and go to the next zone at 36. All of it depends on gear and mostly accuracy. But the snakes are pretty nice. And like I said, snakes are usually being farmed out by groups, so it's a pretty easy pickup. But you'll just go back and forth running this C shape. A good rotation is once you get to one end, you actually use this island to skip across, just like this. And then hopefully your next snake spawn will be up by the time you get over here. But like I said, you'll be farming this to hopefully 39, maybe 38, and then I'll show you your final grind location so you can hit 40. Here I am at your 8th and final grind location. This spot will get you all the way to the very end at level 40, where you can finally be done with this grind journey and start farming your reputation. Get that next grind going. But to get on with the spot, it's gonna be in the very center of the map towards this west side. And if Drakewald Forest didn't give you enough nightmares, well, here comes the Wastelands, because we've got more spiders. They're gonna be sitting at around level 39 with 1 to 2 star skulls. If you're solo, I would just stick with the snakes. I would just stick with the 1 stars. I just saw chat. I can't believe I said snakes. But I would stick with the 1 stars. If you're running a group, like you should, I'd be running a group 24/7 leveling. Then I would go for the 2 stars. But you're just gonna be running through here, clearing spiders out, getting that last step done. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you out. And I'll see you guys at level 40.